for joining me on the Tarot Machine. This is your March monthly love and general reading for the sign of Scorpio. And this could be for your sun, moon, and rising sign and your Venus. And the decks I'll be using is the Tarot of Dreams deck. And to clarify, I'm going to be using the Leviathan Tarot. So let me go ahead and get these cards shuffle and get this reading started for the sign of Scorpio and see what they're going to be dealing with in the month of March. Okay. Okay, one flipped out. Wow, okay. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, if you are currently, let's start with a job. If you're currently with a job or you're looking for another job, um, it's saying that you getting over something that may have happened at the job, or you getting over a certain feeling that's happening around the job that you may have felt it was happening at the past at your work environment. Being people being shady, or they're being deceptive, or they're trying to do certain stuff deliberately to you at the job, or try to undermine you. If this is a relationship, Scorpio, they see this in you, you see this in them. um if it's you getting on in a one-on-one, this person feels pretty much mentally open to be in a relationship with you. They feeling like, I ain't gonna. I would say that you more on the honest side in your character, and you're not into doing dirty moves to the companion you with once you get in on one, or trying to do kind of negative stuff or invoke negative thoughts when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. And you're that type of person that don't like causing that kind of hurt to another person. If you in a one-on-one situation, they see this in you, Scorpio, you see this in them. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Let's start with relationship first. If you are talking to somebody now and trying to be in a one-on-one relationship, they see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. Maybe the person is getting over some old strife when it came to being in a one-on-one relationship. So their feelings for now of trying to get into a new relationship right now, it does not strike them or move them, because they may be trying to clear up some old stuff that happened to them in the past, and just now kind of wrapping that issue up, or trying to finish it up or analyze it of what happened to them in a relationship. So they're not really fully engaged in that direction to get in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. You see this in them. If it's a job, it's just saying that if you're currently trying to look for a new job, it's just saying that whatever you're trying to find out there is not moving you in any direction to try to put your name in a hat to get into a one-on-one relationship. I mean, not one-on-one relationship, but to link up with an employer on that level that you feel that they can bring you some kind of satisfaction at the job. And that can be currently at a job if you're looking for a promotion with a job you're currently working for. Yep, the Tower. Let's start with the job thing. Like I said, if you're looking for a new job or you're looking for a promotion at your current job, nothing has moved just yet in your current work environment or your search for a new job, because you're not finding something um that you can go and run to or levitate to, or somebody is not bringing you a promotion that may be up there. It's not causing any changes to your work environment or your search of finding a job, because you ain't put your name in it. So no, it's like really no need for you to exert. You don't have to worry about changing your environment or something suddenly changing, because nothing has came in, nor have you went and fully got engaged into finding a new job or running after a promotion if it comes up on the table. If it's a relationship, they see this in you, Scorpio. You see this in them because they're not fully engaged to get into a one-on-one relationship. This person and their feelings is not all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? That one, I'm getting there. They standoffish about getting in a one-on-one relationship at this time. Two, they don't want to cause any relationship change status for themselves, or you don't want to do this, so you're not being fully engaged and you're just not in that mode right now to get in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, the person you're talking to, you see it in them. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Okay, in the reverse. Okay, the feeling I'm getting, let's start with relationship. The feeling I'm getting, they see this in you, you see this in them, that they totally is empathetic. They're being kind of cold. It's just not striking them right now to be in a one-on-one relationship. Their heart is not fully engaged due to something I feel they did, is something that they, it's not really something current. I have a funny feeling this is some stuff they was trying to go through in the past. They did in the past, and they're just not in the feeling right now of being in a one-on-one relationship, or they presenting that kind of attitude or emotion towards the whole situation about being in a one-on-one relationship with you. You see this in them, they see this in you, Scorpio. If it's a job, it's just saying that you still haven't found, if you're looking for a job, it's still saying that even though you may be searching for something, you not finding nothing that strikes you, nothing that moves you, nothing that is striking you to the core to make you hurry up and go and put your name in the hat for this job or this promotion at a current job. It's leaving you. And if you're talking to employers or whatever, they're not giving you what you need and satisfying what you want when it comes to employment with them. 5 of Wands in the upright. 5 of Wands in the upright. Let's start with the job thing. If you're currently trying to find a new job, what it's saying is that you may be applying for jobs that got multiple candidates in it. And I'm not going to say it's like a big fight for it. It's just, it's more contenders than you think that is applying for that job. If it's a promotion, it's just saying, or you currently at a job and you looking for something in the same company, like a come up or something, it's just saying that it's a lot of co-workers is sticking on the same brainwave as you. And they're ready, they basically, once it come up, they ready to put their name in the hat if you're going to put your name in the hat at the same time for a promotion at the job. If it is a relationship, they see this in you, you see this in them, that this person is combative, kind of. They have a combative kind of attitude, when it comes to being driven to be in a one-on-one relationship. It may be turning you off, and you don't want to go in that direction and try to get in a one-on-one relationship with that person because you may have dealt with a person like that in the past, or they dealt with a person like that in the past, that they was very kind of knick-knackish, or they had little fights in their relationship in the past, and they just don't want to deal with it right now. Or you see this person's going to bring this little kind of drama into a relationship when you become one-on-one. Scorpio, they see this in you, you see this in them. I feel like you see this as a characteristic. This is a characteristic either you're carrying or they carrying, that you're focusing on it, and it's giving you a nasty feeling about even venturing in that direction to make that a one-on-one relationship. Okay. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's start with the job thing. It just says that if you're currently on a job and you're not really trying to look for another job, you currently is settled. It provides enough stuff for you that you don't feel no lack in your personal finances or what you do versus the job. You feel like you're getting adequate pay for the adequate job that you're doing. If you're looking for a job, this is what you're looking for basically. You want something that gives you more comfortability when it comes to you picking up a new employer. If it is a relationship, it's saying that whoever you're talking to is pretty much a sound person. I'm not going to say they're truly independent, but they're about their business and handling their own the way they supposed to. They see this in you, Scorpio. You see this in them. That you can see a little that you can bring something. They can bring something to the table when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Okay, let's go and get some clarifiers. Yeah, temperance and upright. Thank you, Spirit. What I'm saying is, okay, let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, you see this in them, Scorpio, that this person is taking a time and trying to get themselves back together, and I have a funny feeling that it is something that they went through in the past, and I'm telling you, they got out of it within a couple month period. I want to say 2 to 7 months. They had got out of a relationship and they're restabilizing themselves before moving forward of being in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. If it is, and I'm telling you, they is not trying to rush way too fast to cause the same disruptions that was brought on by an old relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it's just saying if you're going for a new job, you're taking your time of moving forward to something that strikes you. Or you're waiting back to wait for something to hit the table that may move you to move in that direction to go and get that job. And that works for the same way if you're trying to get a promotion at a current job you're working at. The world in reverse for the Ace of Cups. Let's start with the job thing first. If you're currently on a job, your job is hum ho. They're not bringing nothing that's going to make a. Even if they're going to give you a promotion, they're not bringing nothing to make a catastrophic change. Basically, if they're going to give you a promotion, they're going to give you a promotion and it's going to have the same feeling that you have right now. That it is nothing really brand new is going to come about it if you take it. If you're looking for a new job, it's just saying that the people you're talking to, and it may be people on the table, it's not, like I said, you slowing down and you're not putting any, I'm hearing you're not putting any eggs in any basket on anybody that may make an offer for you to go and deal with them at a new employer. That's what I'm hearing. If it's a relationship thing, Scorpio, they see this in you, you see this in them, that this person is not moving towards getting in a one-on-one relationship because they don't want that change right now. That's why I'm here. They don't want that change right now because they're trying to rebalance themselves in a mental kind of way to deal with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They're not moving in that direction. So if you hoping to get in a relationship with this person, it ain't finna happen just yet. I'm gonna say just yet because this person you're talking to, or they see this in you, they don't want that change right now. They kind of stand offish. I ain't saying they afraid of it, because they gamed up to be in it with they will kind of do it, but they don't want that change right now for some reason. They don't want that change right now. I'm going to dig some more cards out to see what the story going to play out, but they don't want it now. When you come with it, it's a bad timing thing. This is what I'm hearing. It's a bad timing thing to approach this person to be in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. The King of Wands in reverse for the Tower. Yes, let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. That this person is moving slow. Like I said, they don't want to cause any disruptions on this new kind of way they trying to invent themselves of how they going to exist in a one-on-one relationship. So if you're waiting for this person is not rushing back no time soon. Because the king of wands is slow. They slow, and this person, either they see this in you, you see this in them. They're not gonna rush because they want to take their time with the next relationship. They want to take their time with the next relationship and not go full engage or go ham and throw all they power into building a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio see this in them. If you are currently trying to find a new job, it's just saying the offers. If you put your name in the hat to get on to a new employer, the offers they're being stalled, and they're gonna come slow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they got this person, this king of wands in reverse, handling all the hiring of a H&R company or their H&R department, and the dude is just not going through no paperwork of new candidates. That's what I'm hearing. If you're currently on a job for a promotion, what I'm hearing is it's not one there, or it's going to be a minute before they will present something on the table for somebody to grab at when it comes to getting a promotion at a current job you're working at. Yeah. The Queen of Cups in reverse for the Ten of Cups. Let's start with relationship first. This person you're talking to, either they see this in you, Scorpio, you see this in them. They are they are emotionally checked out. If you're talking about a one-on-one relationship, if you using "I treat you good" and all this, this suave stuff, it ain't working. You could drop that angle. If you're trying to pull on this person's heartstrings to get in a one-on-one relationship, they could be doing this to you, Scorpio. You're not moved by it. It's not moving you to run and be in a one-on-one relationship with them. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. It's just saying, if it's a job thing, if you're going for a new job, it's just saying you kind of losing the feeling about putting your name into more different locations to get a job. You kind of losing the feeling of that process now of I'm just going to keep putting applications for everything that pops up. You kind of getting over it because you're not getting a return of information on it to make you satisfied to the point of why should I even go further with doing this? I put enough out there. Somebody should call, and it's leaving you discouraged. That's what I'm hearing. If you're currently looking for a promotion, the feelings are starting to weigh off at that current job. You may be getting bored at it. I'm hearing you bored at what you do. You're very bored at it, and it's becoming ho-hum, and it's making you kind of deconnected on what you have to do at the job. That's all I'm hearing. Hangman in the reverse. Let's start with the relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. You see this in them. That whoever this person is, they casted a little shade on you about being in a one-on-one relationship because they kind of got the information that they wanted, and it's the information that they got basically. And when you talking to them and what feeling they got from it, one, it didn't leave them moved. Number two, they find you abrasive. That's what I'm saying. You may find this person a little abrasive, when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. I'm not saying they going against your grade, but they bring us another characteristic that you may not be looking for in a companion in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio, you see this in them. If it is you going for a new job, I'm hearing this. Eventually, after you kind of get over the emotional thing of putting all these applications in and not getting a return of information, you're going to decide to go ahead and keep putting applications in, and whatever fight comes about of getting that position, you're kind of up in arms and you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do it. If it's a promotional thing, you made a decision. Basically, if a promotion comes up, you will go and kind of put a little fight to get it, but not too much, because whatever promotion they're gonna give you is not making a catastrophic change financially, really, and it's not making a catastrophic change to bring you some new skills under your belt in case you have to really bounce out on the people and list it on the application and using it as a stepping stool. That's what I'm hearing. High priestess in the upright. Okay, let's start with the job thing first. Even though you kind of like getting over the multiple, if you're going for a new job, I have a funny feeling you know how. I think some of these employers you going for, you already got word from it. Either you know somebody that already works for the people, or you did research on them, and you already know how they're gonna come sideways, or you already know how it's gonna sort of play out if they call you back for an interview or call you back for a second interview. You sort of got a feeling of how these people is when it comes to if you're gonna be one of their employees. If it's a promotion, what I'm hearing is, I think if it comes up, I'm hearing you know the angle of how to get it. How you going to execute it is another different thing, but you know what the company wants when it comes to getting a promotion at a current company you're working for. If it's a relationship thing, they see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them, or this is the whole feeling that's going around both of y'all. You sense something is wrong. I'm going to be really honest. You sense something is wrong, either because of this detachment they having when you're talking to them and they kind of stepping back on it. You know it's something there. Have you realized that it was something there, or you hit the bullseye on it? Based on the cards, you haven't hit the bullseye yet. It's just a subconscious thing that you know something is not, I ain't gonna say right about the person, but the person has been hurt in a certain way, and you're trying to find a way to kind of ease that to get in a one-on-one relationship. And you kind of more at a thing is, if you just talking to this person, you're more back observing the person, and when you're talking to them, you're kind of, as they talking, you're kind of getting intuitive hits of where the person's been through in their relationships in the past, or what they want in a relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. The Magician in the upright. Let's start with the relationship thing. And now it's getting kind of wacky for me. Now I'm finna be in that fog mode. They see you in this, like this, Scorpio. You see this like them. They're not trying to bring no kind of razzle dazzle when they talking to you about being a one-on-one relationship. What I'm hearing is they being cut dry on it, kind of. You know, I'm hearing they don't want all over the board. They don't want no surprises. I'm hearing they don't want no surprises in the relationship. They want a cut dry sample, and If you're gonna be in a one-on-one relationship, I'm hearing you better make it clean. You better put it all the way on the table. It better be out. As soon as you talk to them, it better be out on the table like that, because they don't want nothing else popping up in it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they're escaping from the relationship from the past. If you're talking to somebody that just left the relationship, they don't want all this carnival ride or all this mystery stuff to be interjected in their one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. If it's a job, you what I'm hearing is, if you're applying for a new employer, you're not trying to give them. You keep it your resume. I want to say down to the basics. What you ask for is what I'm listing. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to do customer service, yeah, I did customer service for 3 companies. Even though you may have another skill doing something, you're not presenting it to the people for some reason. You're not presenting it to the people. Maybe you feel like that if you present it, they would, they would kind of, they won't take it to heart. That's what I'm hearing. They won't take it to heart because you want to keep it cut and dry, because you don't have a full footing of, do you want to go to this new employer or don't. If it's a promotion, or you trying to get a promotion at the current company you working for, what I'm hearing is, if they do give you one, they want it the same way you're giving it to them now. That's what I'm hearing. They don't want nothing else interjected. If they promote you, they don't want you to do it any different way than the way you're doing it. That's what I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing. So let's go. Yep, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. For the world, and yeah. Let's start with the job thing first. If you're currently on a job and they give you a promotion, you best believe you're about to put in some work. But they want you to put in the work the same way you're doing it. They don't want you to put no extra sauce to that burger. They don't want you to do anything else than what you're doing. They kind of want you to work your, if you got this work pattern, maybe that's what's levitating them to even try to think of making a promotion. They like your work habit. That's why I'm getting that too. They like your work habit, but they don't want nothing different to change about it. Even though you may have a new job with a new description, with different little bit of different duties, they still want you to keep doing it the same way you're doing it. It is what it is. If this is a job you're currently applying and going for, what it's saying is this job is looking for hard workers. And I know that's very general. All jobs want them. But they really being meticulous about who they hire and trying to link up the right job for the right performance employee. That's what I'm hearing. If this is a relationship thing, Scorpio, they see this in you. You see this in them. If you get in a one-on-one relationship with them, you're willing to work to bring about a change to making that kind of official that y'all one-on-one, but you're willing to put the work in. The problem is that this person is not moved. They're emotionally cut off somehow. You're willing to work with that, but at the same time, there's no way that you can't hit them in the heart space to kind of draw them in. They walled up. I'm gonna be serious. They walled up on it. They see this in you, Scorpio. You see this in them. Give me 1 second. Let's get another car and keep it moving. Oh, the tree of life in the upright. Let's start with the relationship thing first. Either you're doing this, Scorpio, or Scorpio, they're doing this to you. You present yourself that you can complete them. If they're willing to work on this relationship and keep it simple to the tempo and take it slow and get their foot in the door, Somebody is promising that they can complete somebody. That's what I'm hearing with this tree of life card. Scorpio, you're doing this, or this other person that's talking to you is making these kind of promises. That if you get in a relationship with me, you wouldn't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to do this. And I'm not, this list of stuff to make them a good candidate, to be in a one-on-one relationship. Scorpio, you doing this to somebody or somebody doing this to you if it's a job thing. Or they present themselves, let's go back, rewind real quick, that they the ultimate bliss when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Scorpio, you doing this to somebody doing this to you. Now let's get back to the job thing. It's just saying, if you're applying for a new job, you're trying to look for the employment bliss, something that just gives it all to you. You come in the door, you want the 401k, you want the medical benefits, you want a cool workspace, you want the total package. And maybe that's stalling you out because all these people that's trying to bring you some stuff is presenting jobs with missing links of what you want, so you're not moving towards it. You're looking for the ultimate. I want to come to the door. I want the money. I want the 401k. I want the dental. I want the medical. I want this, that, other. You want the ultimate package. This is what I'm hearing when it comes to you going to levitate to a new employer. If you want to, if you're at a current job and you want a promotion, that you're looking for the same thing. You want that promotion to give it to you all. You know what I'm saying? The money, you may already have benefits and stuff, but you may be looking for more money. You know what I'm saying? You look at on that on a more money level or a bonus check or you looking for it to satisfy your work skills to a higher level. That's what I'm hearing. 6 of Cups. In the reverse. Let's start with the relationship thing first. Scorpio, you see this in this person. They see this in you. They see you as different. If they get in a one-on-one relationship, what they is used to is what they used to. Let's just get that on the table. But whatever you're presenting, it looks different to them. So they're kind of skittish about getting in a one-on-one relationship because it's not reminiscing of something they dealt with on a one-on-one relationship in the past. It just looks totally, I'm not going to say odd, it just looks like something they may not be able to handle. So they kind of doing the dance backwards. They may be trying to be analytical about it, and they already know that you're different from, they got that in their mind, that you're different from the last companion they was dealing with, but for some reason, it looks totally different. I'm not saying it looking brand new, because if the world would be up if it looked at brand new. It just looks something different than what they was used to in a relationship in the past. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. If this is a job thing, what I'm hearing is, if you're going to a new employer, this is something different that you haven't did before. You just made a choice to jump into something that wasn't the same thing that you did before. If it is a promotion at a job, it runs the same way. It is this promotion they're going to give you. It actually is different. But your company wants you to do it like your old position. That's a weird way of looking at it, but that's how they getting down if they're going to make you an offer on a promotion. Yeah, it's new duties. Yeah, it's new this. But we want you to really do it the same old way. And you probably trying to wrap your head around it if they presented it to you and kind of had to ease off of it to try to be like, okay, how you want that to happen? The old job has old duties that I got used to This one is brand new to me and I don't know what it is. So how you want me to do it the old way when I got something new? You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of dichotomy you in if they trying to offer you a promotion. That's gonna keep it moving. Yeah. King of Pentacles in the upright with a hangman. You could be Scorpio, you could be talking to an earth sign because you got a few pentacles up here. So it could be an earth sign, it could be another cup sign that you talking to. It could be a fire sign you're talking to. But let's get back to the relationship. They see this in you. You see this in them. That they are a solid person. They're willing to work on a relationship if they can. I'm not going to say get out their own way. I'm going to say stop analyzing, going over this difference that y'all having as, and this is more of how both of y'all is operating when it's in a one-on-one union. If they can get past that point, they know that you can make solid ground when it's building a one-on-one relationship. It's something about what is being presented that's being stalled when you're talking to them to be in a one-on-one relationship. But they see you as a sound person or financially stable that you could take on being in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. If this is a job, what I'm hearing is if you're applying for you applying for a job and put your application in, will be contacted by this person with an offer. It may be a sound offer. I'm not going to say it's going to be the worstest offer, it's going to be the sound offer, but this dude has a big requirement that you're going to have to put your work in real hard for the first 90 days. Or you're going to have to go ham and learn what you're going to learn on this job at a quick pace. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to have to learn it on a quick pace. If it's a promotion, this dude is going to come at you and make an offer. And he wants you to do the same old, but he's going to throw a little extra penny on it. It is what it is. He's going to throw a little extra penny on it. It may take a minute because this dude seems like he's being slowed down in somewhere in the wagon wheel to make this offer. And the King of Pentacles is pretty much a fast-paced character, but they still going to be slow because they do not want to waste their money on the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? That can work in a relationship thing too. They don't want to waste their hard-earned time, effort, money to be in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you. You see this in them, Scorpio. The person that's going to get a promotion at the current job, this person will bring you an offer if that's what you're looking for, or you heard and got some sense about a promotion at the job, but it's going to be a minute. It's going to definitely be a minute. Yep. The Lovers in the upright. Let's get to the relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. They definitely want to be in a relationship. Even though it's not on the surface, you sense it that the person is ready to be in a relationship. I'm not seeing you go gun ho. What I'm hearing is you're trying to talk them into it by being like, kind of. I'm not saying suave. I'm hearing that you making it solid of what you can bring to the table when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. They may be doing this to you, but you sense that this person really wants a relationship. Maybe this person has been out of this old relationship that done them wrong, and you feel that they're ready, or you sense that they're ready to be back in a one-on-one union with somebody. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, if you're going for a new job, just say this. You may get to this job and love it. That's what I'm hearing. You may get to this new job and love it. You may be skeptical at first about taking it, but it seems like to me with these cards, you're going to take it. And it's going to be, at the end of the day, you're going to really love this job. Whatever new job is, they're going to be offering it to you. To each his own. What they accept based on their own individual life is their own. I'm not here for that. I'm just giving people the heads up on it. But you're going to end up loving it. You're going to feel that you made the right choice and that job was the perfect fit. If it's you getting a promotion at your current job, what it is, before this dude is going to make you an offer to get this promotion, he want to make sure that, one, you're the right candidate and you worth your money. Number two, they're trying to perfect the position they may be trying to give you, so you won't leave, so you can kind of be married to the position. That's why I'm saying they want you to get up in there and stay up in there. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get this last row up. I'm telling you, they're going to bring somebody some money. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Let's start with the job thing. They're going to, okay. If you currently for to get ready to switch to a new job after you fill out a blank application, you ain't never worked with the people before, it's going to be some money up in it. It's going to be some money up in it. It's just going to take a minute for them to make this offer. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to take a minute for them to make this offer because they trying to do, it's caught up with it's caught between dude giving the okay, H&R doing the paperwork. They got to slow, whoever applied for out there, hit my comment box. I love you hitting my comment box. Who is applying for a job and they did it within the last 2.5 months that they felt it was a real good job once they did it, and it's been a slow process of coming back. You may be getting word from this dude, yeah, and you doing the calls and checks on it, but something with their H&R is holding up something. They got a lazy person at their H&R, whoever this company is, so, it is what it is. About processing new hire employee paperwork. That's what I'm hearing. This dude is slow at it. I'm hearing it's not this dude's forte. That's what I'm hearing. Whoever is doing this at this company that made you an offer, that's not their forte. They threw it on the person because the person they originally do it ain't there, or it had a shortage, or the person is out, or the person went on vacation, or whatever, or on some kind of leave. That's what I'm hearing. And it's not this person's job really to do H&R. He's part of it or she's part of it, but it's not their forte to process brand new paperwork. That's what I'm hearing for somebody going to a new job. If this is a promotion, they offer it to you, it's going to have some money up in it. But the process will go about slow. It will come to you, but it is going to be slow. That's all I'm hearing. If this is a relationship, they see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. Yeah, this person has a characteristic. Either they see this in you, you see this in them, that they can bring a good, solid foundation when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. They will put the work in to make sure it's solid. You know what I'm saying? They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Let's start with the job thing because this is going to be kind of easy. If you're going to go to a new employer and they made you the money and you ran through that door, best believe what they going to give you is tedious. That's what I'm hearing. The work is going to make you work hard, but it's tedious. I ain't going to say it's micromanaged, but it has those elements in it that you have to use micromanagement techniques to complete the job. That's what I'm hearing. And this could work as a promotion too. Whatever you're going to get as a promotion for this money is tedious. That's all I'm hearing. It's tedious. And you have to comb through every little piece of I don't know if it's information analysts or you have to get documents and retransform them into something and kind of upgrade the wording or dumb down the wording. But whatever you're grabbing for this promotion and what they having you do, or this new job and what they having you do, it's very tedious. So it's a slow process to complete it out. That's what I'm hearing. If it's a job, a relationship thing, Scorpio, they see this in you. You see this in them. Even though you look like the prime candidate to set up solid relationship ground with, the person has trepidation. The person has some trepidation that they do not want to move forward based on whatever. It's confusing me because none of the stuff, they ready to do something brand new with a relationship. They feel like you may be the one. You may feel like they is the one, but it's something glitching it up. I don't know. I can't get a feeling it's you, what you presenting on the table, or what they are presenting. And it's having people's emotions not, it's stonewalling. That's all I'm hearing is stonewalling and causing people, I think it's a fear of trying something new. That's what I'm hearing. It's a fear of taking on a new person and knowing a new person's ins and outs. That's what I'm hearing. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. The strength in reverse. Let's start with the job thing. It's going promotion or new job or whatever, they're going to be breaking you down. They're going to break you down. They're going to break it down. I mean, because it's so new, what they have you do, and it's tedious, at times, I ain't going to say you going to feel, I'm going to say you're going to feel overpowered with the work that's being presented. That's what I'm saying. It's going to give you a feeling like you don't have a handle on it. Because usually the strength means you got hands on everything and nothing can move without your hand moving with it. That's what I'm hearing. But this tedious little knick-knack work they having you do, or this old meticulous micromanagement style work you're doing, is going to have you like, God, you can't get control of it somehow. Or they may be throwing you in a position hoping that your skills can cause some kind of control of something they let go out of control for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? That's either a promotion or getting a new job. If it's a relationship thing, they see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. You remember I said they becoming real slow about something and they can't figure what's going on? One of the things I'm hearing is somebody is coming off a little bit too powerful. Or I'm not going to say hungry. I ain't going to even say go hard. It's creating a weird shift when it comes to, like, you talking to this person and you got this upbeat character, or you very strong, or you very whatever. It's making the person feel like kind of weaker. So they kind of like easing off of moving forward. I ain't gonna say you're trying to punk the person or be aggressive at the person, but it's something in it that they feel that they can't match. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna run towards it. They see this too. They ain't gonna run of putting their foot in full gauge of being in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. They see this in you. You see this in them. Yeah, because somebody is presenting a weird outlook of how they presenting themselves, and it's causing the other person to kind of ease up on it. Maybe this narrowness of how this person thinks about how a relationship is, and you're coming with all this different stuff, or you're a different character person than they is, they're kind of frightened of it. That's what I'm hearing. They're kind of frightened of it. But let me get this other card in and let's see. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's start with the job thing. What I'm hearing is, if you're trying to go for a new job and you waiting for all this stuff to kick off, or you waiting for this promotion to kick off, or you doing something, what I'm hearing is that it's one more person in the fold making decisions, and this person is stalling out the process. This Queen of Pentacles is stalling out the process. Even though the king got the word on it, and may be the head honcho, But this woman or man is stalling it out, and they knick-knacking the money that's being offered. That's what I'm hearing. They knick-knacking the money. Even though they're not the ones made you the offer, they're knick-knacking the money because I'm hearing the paperwork got to pass through them. And they keep going back and questioning this king. Do you really want to pay this person? Do you want to pay this? And do you want to do this? And you sure the job duties is this and this and this and this, but the last person didn't have this and blah, 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 blah. They're knick-knacking your deal. That's what it is. She's stalling on a knick-knack move. That's what I'm hearing. Because you got the five wands here. She's stalling on a knick-knack thing. She keeps taking the paperwork. This is what I'm hearing. She keeps taking the paperwork, trying to process it. Then she finds something in it. Then she got to put her 2 cents in it and then go back to the people to make sure it's right. That's what I'm hearing. This is for a promotion or going to a new job. If this is you being in a one-on-one relationship, they see this in you. You see this in them. They either don't have as much money as you, and that scares them, or that you see them as a weaker input when it comes to building a one-on-one relationship with them. And that's maybe scaring the person off of not moving forward, or they don't want to truly invest in you all the way to be in a one-on-one relationship because you look so different from what they was dealing with in the past. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. Wow. That one wanted to talk because it flipped. It flipped. It flipped. It flipped. Yes. Let's start with the job thing first. Whoever's going to make you this offer, saying you're going to a new job, they're going to make it fair. They're going to make it fair. They're going to make up the difference. I'm hearing they're going to make up the difference from all this time being lost. They want to really bring you on sooner. But the problem is you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to do this? Kind of third person or whatever is nitpicking it. This dude gonna add a little extra coin to kind of balance that out once you get in the door. That's what I'm hearing. You may get an offer that you did not expect. You expected it to be one way. They're gonna put a little extra to it and keep it balanced because of the weight. That's what I'm hearing. If it's a promotion, they're gonna do the same thing. You may think the promotion is gonna give you this much kind of money. Because of this salting person that can't do their job and they have to nitpick something that's been told to them, they're going to put a little extra coin on it. And the job eventually, and this I'm hearing on both of them, if it's a new job you just ran and got off the paper and ran and got it, or it's a promotion, eventually you will get some footage and know how to create your own work balance when it comes to this new position. That's all I'm hearing. If it's a relationship, they see you like this, Scorpio, you see this like them, or this is how the scenario is about to play out. The person will eventually come to you. I think it's all in their head or it's all in your head about this misconception of what is being offered on the table with being in a one-on-one relationship. But if they get in the door, or if you can get them in the door to be in a one-on-one relationship, you will find a way, or they will find a way to recalibrate themselves to your vibration of being in a one-on-one union. You're going to do it for them, they're going to do it for you, or both of y'all going to work on this together. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm getting. Let's get your last card out. Yeah. Ace of Cups in the upright. That's what I love seeing. Let's start with the relationship thing. They see this in you. You see this in them. When everything gets washed out, they will be happy they ventured down that road. Even though you look kind of odd to them, you look kind of brand new, you look like something they ain't never dealt with. Eventually, if you can get them in the door, to each his own, and they decide to be in a one-on-one relationship, they're going to be happy with the relationship. They're going to be happy with the relationship. And subconsciously, you know they may be happy with the relationship. It's trying to get them in the door to experience you as a person in a one-on-one relationship, or you trying to experience them in a relationship, in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you see this in them. In the job thing, by the end of the day, once all these glitches, and this could be for the promotion, this could be for you going for a new job raw or whatever, eventually at the end of the day, you're going to be satisfied with what you got offered, what you have to do. You're going to get your footing in it, and you're gonna be at a better plateau when it comes to your work life to achieve whatever goal that you want when it comes to completing your work life. And that also works in the same thing as a relationship. By the time you get in this relationship, or get this person in the door, or they get you in the door, you will feel that you are getting completed in such a way when it comes to your relationship and work front, or anything that you got on the table for March. So let me go ahead and shake my dice and see how this is going to play out for you. It can play out in weeks, days, whatever, but when the dice tell it, it's told. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead and get that going on for you and see what's jumping off. Okay, you got 8 weeks, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months that this whole scenario will be playing out for you. So I hope you like this video. Go and hit subscribe. Go on, give it a thumbs up. You can thumb it down. Go ahead and leave your comments at the bottom, about the reading, or, the information that's being told. And I'll talk to you later.